The US brought the Middle East and beyond to the brink of a regional war that could have killed many thousands of people and destroyed the global economy. All of this so President Trump could boast about killing Iran's top general, Qassem Soleimani, the man who basically saved the region from falling to ISIS. But Trump says he was actually a huge terrorist and a ticking time bomb who was born to kill Americans. If you've been watching Western media lately, you'd think Trump was telling the truth.
Soleimani, a notorious terrorist.
Soleimani was a deadly thorn in America's side, as we've been talking about for years.
Soleimani almost singularly focused on killing Americans and our allies for nearly 2 decades.
Back in 2014, these same media outlets plainly reported the truth that Soleimani was fighting ISIS.
In recent weeks, the Iraqi military has made key gains against the forces of the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, and few military minds have received more credit for those battlefield wins than this man, Iranian General Qassem Soleimani, the leader of Iran's elite special operations, Quds Force.
Back then, the BBC even reported that Soleimani and the IRGC helped the Peshmerga fight ISIS. That's the same Iraqi Kurd militia that the US had been arming.
One local Kurdish commander confirmed to the BBC that Qassem Soleimani had indeed visited this front line on a number of occasions, and he agreed to reveal the extent of Iranian involvement here.
Iran sent 16 truckloads of weapons. They sent big artillery, they sent monitors, 2 big rocket launchers, 3 or 4 smaller ones. They sent a mortar battalion too.
So the US and Iran had shared interests in defeating ISIS. Even top American military strategists admitted this was a good thing.
This is the most overt conduct of Iranian support in the form of artillery and other things. If they perform in a credible way, rid the city of Tikrit, turn it back over to its inhabitants, then it will, in the main, have been a positive thing in terms of the counter-ISIL campaign.
As much as the US wanted to defeat ISIS, it couldn't stomach seeing credit go to Iran, the country Washington and its allies in Israel and Saudi Arabia have wanted to once again overthrow. This was Obama's Pentagon head, Robert Gates, in 2015.
The idea of having General Soleimani, the Iranian general, on the ground and on the front lines, I just have a hard time dealing with it, frankly.
And don't forget, Washington saw allowing ISIS to grow as a useful way to weaken countries it wanted to overthrow. Now that Iran and its allies sent ISIS and Al-Qaeda packing, the US figured it could assassinate Soleimani and nothing would happen. But Iran punched the bully back. Western media outlets acted as State Department stenographers, changing their tune to suit the US government's agenda.